So you see that the Bet Knesset has a much, much bigger responsibility than people think. If your congregation is mostly secular people, that's not the fault of the people anymore. It's fault of the Bet Knesset and the leadership at the Bet Knesset. If your Bet Knesset is conservative and reform, that's because the leaders, the people that are pulling the strings, the people that are teaching whatever they're teaching, they want it to be that way. There's no such thing as a righteous Bet Knesset with a bunch of Reshaim. Why? Because if the rabbi is 100% holy, and he's only teaching holy things 100% with no fear in the world, no fear. He doesn't care, you're going to fire me, hire me, it doesn't make a difference. For him, this is what Hashem said, that's what I'm going to say. And if the Keilah has a little bit of merit from Shamayim to see, okay, listen, even if I'm not doing it, it's still the truth. Okay, I don't want to keep Shabbat, but whatever he's saying is true anyway, so I can't tell him shut up. I can't go against him. This is what it says. I don't feel like doing it. You have a little bit of merit, a little bit of sechel, a little bit of, a brain. You realize, okay, this is the truth. Maybe one day I'll have the merit to actually do it. So the Keilah gets stronger and stronger, and then you start seeing there's a balance. There's some people that are righteous, some people not less righteous, but overall there's a balance. You're never going to have everyone righteous. You're never going to have everyone wicked, or at least I would hope so. But nonetheless, leadership of Beit Knesset is very, very critical. And this is why I have a lot of problems with the whole concept of having a board of directors for Beit Knesset, which I've talked about in the past. Having a board of directors for Beit Knesset is only an invention in current generations. In the past, there was a board made of one person, Rabbi. The rabbi was the board. The rabbi was the president. The rabbi was the vice president. The rabbi was the secretary. The rabbi was the treasurer. The rabbi was everything. He called the shots. That's why it was much easier for him to tell the truth. He's not worried about somebody firing him. You don't want to come, don't come. What's the problem? Today, unfortunately, even if the rabbi is fantastic, he's a great speaker, he's only an employee. So if he says something that the rich guys running the board don't like, they fire him the next day. So now you have a dilemma. You have an honest rabbi, wants to say the truth, but he knows that he can't do it. He knows that if he says the truth, they're going to kick him out tomorrow. What is he going to do? So a rabbi like that, I heard this from Rabbi Mizrahi, and I think it's 100% true, and it's the only way. He's not allowed to say what they want to hear. Meaning, he's not allowed to not say the truth. Never. He's never allowed to go down to their level. Like they want him to say, talk about nonsense that's not going to do anything for anyone, and not talk about Shabbat, not talk about kosher, not talk about Tarat Mishpacha, all the foundations of Judaism. He's not allowed to do that. So what do? You can't say the truth. You can't lie either. So what do? You say the truth in a little bit of a nicer way, but more importantly, you bring somebody else to say the truth from the outside. You bring Rav Mizrahi, you bring Rav Alon Anava, you bring somebody like me to come there, say the truth, wake people up. After the shiur, they go to the rabbi like, listen, this guy that you brought here, this rabbi, everything he said is true? He goes, yeah, it's true. He gave you the verses, he gave you the sources of everything. It's true. So people can start waking up that way. You're not allowed to fall to their level. And this is the problem a lot today, that a lot of rabbis have this problem where sometimes they, obviously if they learn Torah, they know the truth. There's only one version of the truth.
Or they say, it was this way when I came here.
Okay, it was this way. You came here to fix it. That was your job.
It was like that, so I'll keep it like that.
Okay, well, keep it like that, then you become part of it. The reason why a rat doesn't find the garbage smelly, when he's born, he doesn't know what's smelly, what's not smelly. He's born like anything else. He's brand new. But then he goes to the garbage, and you don't see him, this food again. He doesn't say that. Why? Because after a while, he gets used to it and it becomes part of the garbage. He hangs out inside the garbage. He doesn't know it's garbage. To him, it's first-class meal. So this rabbi that says, no, it was this way and I'm not going to disturb anything, what happens? He becomes part of the garbage. He becomes part of the Reform shul. He becomes part of the conservative shul. He becomes part of the secular shul that no one ever does tshuva. He becomes part of it. He may think that he's a tzaddik because he's comparing himself to a bunch of reshaim. But in Shamayim, he's actually worse than them. And the reason why is because he knows what's right and wrong, whereas most of them don't know what's right and wrong.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.